Here's another example talking about piecewise functions, kind of how to read them. So here we have, and let me read it to you in English. F of x equals 3x minus 2 when or if x is less than or equal to 2. Okay, so what that says is that for all x values less than or equal to 2, I'm going to use the function 3x minus 2. Okay, let's see here. F of x equals negative 4x plus 7 if or when x is between 2 and 4. Okay, so again, if I have any x value that is between 2 and 4, I'm going to use the function negative 4x plus 7. And then lastly, f of x equals 8 if or when x is greater than or equal to 4. So for all x values greater than or equal to 4, I'm going to have the constant function 8, or y equals 8. All right, so let's look at a couple of possible function evaluations. Let's take f of 0, f of 2, f of, let's see, we'll do 3, and f of 5. Okay, so let's try to solve these. So f of 0, all right, well, that means x equals 0. So if x equals 0, then which function do I want to use? Well, 0 is less than or equal to 2, so I'm going to want to use this function right here. All right, so I'm going to plug in 0 into my top function, and I get 3 times 0 minus 2, which equals 2. Okay, so f of 0 equals 2. All right, let's consider f of 2. All right, so this one's a little tricky because I see a 2 here and I see a 2 here. So the question is, which function will I actually use if x equals 2? And because of the less than or equal to symbol here, I'm going to again use this top function for plugging in 2. All right, so I'll have f of 2 equals 3 times 2 minus 2, which equals 6 minus 2, or 4. Okay, moving right along. All right, now we have f of 3. Okay, well, which function will I use if x is 3? Well, 3 is between 2 and 4, so I'm going to use my middle function here. All right, so let's plug 3 into our middle function. Okay, so I get negative 12 plus 7, or negative 5. All right, and again, let's take a look at another one. All right, so here I have f of 5. Well, 5 is greater than or equal to 4, so I'm going to use this constant function. And so no matter what I plug in for x values greater than or equal to 4, I get the number 8, or the constant function 8. Okay, so hopefully this helps clear up piecewise functions and how to go about reading them and getting values.